They told me boys don't cry or play with Barbies. So my whole life I've tried my hardest to be the man that they wanted me to be.
Kizikis, hello, Sesti here. I'm nasal in this because of a runny nose, and writing the short story again made me very tired to make new stories. Plus, the historical owl is already nearing the middle of the story, so I hope I can publish within this week or next. For now though, enjoy! To Heal With You Too, The Celestial Fall. Chapter 5, Hung Up. Hey Kay? Yes, Shoyo? Well, I was wondering if you have these dreams. Shoyo shifted closer to Kay in the kotatsu while they studied for a review test. I have weird dreams that I can't remember after waking up. All I know is that I'm crying. Really? Kay put down his pencil and moved backwards so Shoyo can settle in his lap. Yeah, also, I looked through the listening device Mom still has. She's just worried. Shoyo straddled Kay and pressed his forehead on his chest. So if you're worried, you put a listening device on a person? Maybe. If you have one on me, I'm totally going to blast love songs day and night. Jesus, no, I don't have one. Great, since I'm just blasting music to stop Mom from hearing stuff. Gross. Shoyo pinched Kay's side in retaliation and the taller jumped a bit. I'm 17 and horny, sue me. Sure. By the way, we were talking about your dreams? Right, anyway, in the records of the device, I've been mumbling Tadashi in my sleep, which is weird. Oh? But yeah, I've been hearing someone called Tadashi too. I must miss them, I think, childhood friends and all. An unwelcome feeling settled in Shoyo's stomach and he really wanted it gone. He shifted closer to Kay and placed his head on Kay's shoulder. Kay, since when did you know you were gay? Kay raised his eyebrow at Shoyo in an attempt to question the weirdness of the topic. Shoyo didn't see it and just turned his head to Kay's neck, waiting for his answer. Kay felt like Shoyo was avoiding something, but he didn't want to force Shoyo to spill. So he shrugged his shoulders and wrapped his arms around the shoulder. Since 10, maybe, I think I saw a male idol and I thought he looked pretty. Years later, I had tissues in my hand and the torso of his body engraved in my memory. Shoyo's mouth turned into a small O and nodded his head in understanding. Weird, but chill, I guess. And you? I hated boobs and Mom says I always glared at them. She thought I was trans at one point, but I just said, and I quote, "Boobs disgust me. Flat chests are hot." That's so like you. Anyway, years later, I thought my boy classmates looked hot, especially when they took off their shirts to change for PE. 'Twas simply divine. Ew, chest fetish. Ew, pretty boy fetish. Wait, does that mean you get off looking at yourself in the mirror? Kay pushed Shoyo away and smacked his head. God, Shoyo, what the fuck? Avi! What? You're a pretty boy too. Thank you very much, chest fetish. We don't fetish shame here. Don't tell me you get off looking at your flat chest. I don't. That's just too self-loving thingy word. Narcissistic dum-dum. Right, that. Now, let me cuddle. Shoyo tried to swat Kay's hands off his shoulder so he can go back to his chest. He just let him and took a sip of his hot chocolate. He balanced Shoyo on his lap and went back to eyeing his notes. So, Kay. Yes? Can you at least focus on me when I'm speaking? And fail on the pretest? We need a brain in this relationship, and that will be me. Speaking of relationships, want anything to tell me? With what? I don't know, maybe who you might like. What does this have to do with relationship? You should at least tell me if you have someone you like. Wouldn't want your new boyfriend to get jealous over me, or your ex that you still love. I don't have to share to you things I don't know of. No lying. Doesn't sound intimidating since you're tucked into my neck. Gah, but if you do have a crush on anybody, and I mean anybody, including your ex, tell me. Kay snorted at the boy in his embrace, but was irked at what he meant. Why? Did a little birdie tell you that I'm in love? Shoyo, who told you? It's not like it's a secret. What? Kei ripped Shoyo off his hold and stood up. Shoyo was confused why Kei was giving him the darkest glare. What the hell? No, what the hell, Shoyo? Get out! What? Get the fuck out. What? You should know what you fucking did. Unfucking believable. Shoyo got up from the floor and tried to make out what was happening. Kei, look, I'm sorry. You're sorry? I looked like a fool and you knew all along? What the hell do you take me for? I didn't want you to know. Oh, so my feelings clearly don't matter at all. Sarcasm dripped at Kei's words and Kei exhaled sharply. He raked his hand through his hair and looked away from Shoyo. Shoyo, get the fuck out. But out. Now. When Shoyo didn't budge, he sat on the couch and took off his glasses to rub his eyes. Please, Shoyo, just leave me until I can actually process this, whatever bullshit you thought was by withholding this information from me. Okay, but we will talk. Yeah, and I'll be having the time of my life before that. Shoyo grabbed his coat and scarf, then headed outside. Fucker! Oh, Shoyo? Oh, hi, Aniki. What's up? Your brother kicked me out for trying to confront him about his feelings. You did what? Actually, hold that thought. Let's go to the garage. Akiteru grabbed Shoyo's wrist and led him to the garage full of cars. He opened his car door for Shoyo to get in and got into the driver's seat. Okay, talk. He just blew up on me, Aniki. We were talking about his ex, and I kept asking him subtly if he still liked him, and then he just snapped at me. Okay, back up. What did you say? Akiteru pulled out of the garage and sped down to Shoyo's house. I said he should tell me if he likes somebody. He asked if a little birdie told me if he was in love. I didn't answer because somebody told me something. Told you what, Shoyo? Huh? Oh, it's not really my place, but what exactly did somebody tell you? He said he saw Kei look up at Yamaguchi's house and turn away last second. So you think he likes Yamaguchi? Duh! Why would he visit then? Yamaguchi clearly cheated on him. Akiteru stopped in front of Shoyo's house and faced Shoyo. So what did Kei exactly tell you? He told me that he looked like a fool while I knew all along. Then he started cursing me. He what? That was after I said it wasn't a secret since he clearly loves Yamaguchi still. He even said, I wish Yams was here, back at the New Year's party end. He did. Akiteru slumped back in his seat and exhaled a sigh. He rubbed his face roughly and slumped over to the steering wheel. Is it my fault? No, it's fine. I'll talk to Kei. Please don't tell him about me knowing about him going to Yamaguchi's house. But please, Akini. I don't want him thinking I'm keeping tabs on him. Akiteru sat back up and nodded at Shoyo. Okay, but I'll make sure he apologizes for the misunderstanding. Okay, thanks, Aniki. It's fine. Go ahead, Shoyo. Your mom might be worried. Shoyo hesitated, nodded, and thanked him one last time before heading out and into his house. Akiteru sighed and rubbed his eyes before driving home to Kei and explaining this misunderstanding. To be continued.